by saying thank you for this honor, for this privilege. This was what I told Father Arvin when he gave me the invitation if I could be part of the series of Goodnight Talks. I said, yes, that would be an honor to reconnect to the Salesian family in this manner. Also, as part of my brief background, I am Aurelio Dizon. I am a past pupil of Don Bosco Lawaan. It was formerly known as DBMS, which is Don Bosco Missionary Seminary. It had a missionary slant during our time, and so we used to hear lots of Salesians coming from the mission field share about their experiences. They were frequently invited to visit Lawaan to inspire the seminarians there at the time. And with that, it brings us to mind the idea of being missionary at this point in time in the world, because although we may not have a very specific missionary vocation, I think being part of the church makes us think about being missionaries at large, and also being part of a specific vocation at that is being missionary is always having that component of being called and being sent. And I think each one of us would often relate to that part of our individual vocations. That is, whether we are married, being in the religious life, or in the priesthood, we are always confronted by the fact that we are called by the Lord and we have to be responsive to that call, which is often very dynamic. And we have to also determine where we are being sent. I think the very first place that we should revisit when we talk about our vocation is our family, because it is there that we first experience the church, and currently also it has become relevant. It is there that we first experience the school. So the family is our first church, our first school. I mean, among parents right now, there are lots of exploration being done about which is the best school providing online learning or blended learning, whether children should learn from home or from school or from both. And I think this idea of being called and having a vocation makes us think or rethink the idea of learning from home first, where we learn not just the academic subjects, but even values and shared experiences of that. And also, I think it is there where we learn the idea of being there for each other. So the idea of presence among the Salesian family, or what Don Bosco used to emphasize in his schools, is actually also very much relevant in our individual homes. Often with my wife, we share, my wife, by the way, is a psychologist, and we often share the ideas on common problems that arise among individuals, which are frequently traced from family experiences. So opposite the idea of presence is the idea of absentee parents, which is sometimes the root of family problems, of individual problems. And I think that is not, although we uniquely say Don Bosco inculcated that within us, that is the quality of presence we share with each other in the family or in the Salesian family. In our individual families, presence is also very, very important. And when we talk about presence, it's not just the length or the amount of time we stay with each other, but frequently it also boils down to the quality of time we spend with each other. And so therefore presence should be defined along those lines. Do we spend good quality time with our families? I'm currently working with a hospital here in Metro Cebu, and the scenes here often make us experience both the beginning of life, the struggles of life, and even the end of life, especially during this pandemic. And because of that, we are again pointed to how faith views life. That is, we are here to know, serve, and love the Lord. And with that, let me end my sharing with this prayer with you, which is actually a song in one of a religious musical that says, "Day by day, O dear Lord, three things I pray: to see you more clearly, to love you more dearly, and to follow you more nearly, day by day." Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you.